Okay, so y'all want to talk about crazy. Just want to let you know, I am playing an Xbox on two batteries and a LiPo battery. And if you've seen any of my other projects, you know what this is from. Going into a power inverter that's running an Xbox One S, playing Crackdown. Alright, so I'm just getting my skills up here. Alright, let's get the supercar out. So it's hard playing with one hand. It is dropping, but I know that this battery strength comes in around 11 volts, so as long as the inverter keeps going, we'll be fine. Let's try to get this Xbox going here. Wow, one-handed. Alright, so I guess we're gonna see some okay gameplay as well. Excuse me. Alright. Oh. Sorry, I took a peek at that. Looks like everything is working pretty good. Alright. So mixing a LiPo battery with... Oh, that's cold. This does have a little bit of heat to it, but it's not bad. The battery isn't warming up. The cables aren't warm. It's just these are kind of warm. I don't know why that is. We're at 12.3 now. Oop, that's because one of our batteries disconnected. Let's just set that on there. That give it enough of a, yeah. It gives it enough of a connection. Well, let's just keep playing, I guess. Nothing bad seems to be happening. Everything seems to be working as it should. Alright, well, I think that's gonna conclude the video for now. I think that I've figured out how to get it to fully work. Now I just have to get it into a case and maybe get like maybe 2 4S batteries, or build a power bank, hopefully. I don't know if anybody looks at my Facebook page that watches my videos, but I am going to try to build a little project here with all of this. See if I can get it all into a little case and then be able to take it anywhere. And, you know, with my phone being able to have a hotspot, I could theoretically play Xbox anywhere that I have service anyway. So, or anywhere there's Wi-Fi. So like if I went to a McDonald's, I wouldn't have to plug into the wall or anything. Be kind of cool. So, still going. Like I said, this battery's strength starts around 11 volts. So the fact that it's taking a while to get down there is pretty impressive, I think. I'm pretty sure that this will keep working all the way down to probably about 10 volts, maybe 9 if we're lucky. But I'm definitely going to have it running at a higher voltage once I get this completely set up. So instead of 12 volts, it'll probably be sitting at like maybe 14, 15 volts. So, and I think this is good all the way up to 24 volts. I think it'll probably cut off somewhere in between there to change things or whatever. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Just kind of experimental. I have a way bigger one of these, so I'm perfectly okay with this one if it breaks. The Xbox and this TV both run off 12 volts, so theoretically I don't even need that. I could just hardwire into both of them and then have like a switch or whatever to turn them on or off, and that would be really easy to do, I believe. Just a couple of soldering points on the Xbox and 2 soldering points on here, and it would be good to go. The reason why there's a couple on the Xbox is because there are, I believe there are things that tell the power supply to turn on. I'm not exactly sure, but if there is, then I'm going to have to cope with those cables on the console itself to be able to tell it that there's a power supply when there really isn't. And the power supply be the batteries. But I've seen it done before with 360s and other consoles, and these do run off 12 volts, I believe. I am going to check on that again because I don't want to do it all the work and then find out that it's running at like 36 volts or something. But I'm pretty sure it's 12 volts. All the videos that I've seen, they're running around 12 volts. So, yeah, we'll swap that over. Maybe get like a step down. So if I'm running 16 volts, I'll get a step down that brings it down to 12 volts, so it keeps it at 12 volts. And that way, neither one of the TV or the Xbox gets overvolted, because you can do that and blow up a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of little tiny parts in these things, so you got to be careful with a lot of it. And that's why right now, for testing purposes, I'm using actual power, and yeah, it works this way. So we're gonna do it this way, get it all set up this way, and then the more I learn about this TV and this console, the closer I'll get to building a proper power supply and proper setup, fuses, relays, whatever be necessary. But I think that it would be kind of cool to have a TV that, you know, you have the volume controls on the side and stuff, so it's all this is built in to the TV, and then all you have to do is hook up the Xbox to it. So all of this stuff just in a little like Falcon case, I think they're called, like a hard case. I think that would be pretty cool. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off because it is getting to 12 volts, and I don't want the console or the TV to be destroyed, just because I don't know what this shuts off at. So powering everything down just because I want to be safe. And look at that. It's climbing right back up. It is not plugged in. It's just because there's not as much draw. It's not working as hard. So now before I flip the switch and take all the draw off of it, I am going to disconnect these batteries so that there's no heat or anything happens. So let's get both this wire, which there's a little bit of heat in there, but it's not very much. And we're gonna pull that one off. All right, that's okay. We'll just push that to the side. All right, and now there's nothing set up. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the TV from this power supply. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the console from the power supply. Hope you heard that. All right, 12.10 volts just on that one battery. This battery's a good little battery. So, I would say that it works. It does everything that it claims. it makes the power it claims, I believe. Along with those two I think are like half the power they claim to be. So one of those batteries is really two of them. But it works. I had it set up like that. You watch me take it apart, and I slid the stuff away. See, this is the charger for that. Okay, this is the plug for the TV right here. So that goes to the TV. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna unplug the HDMI here so you can see that that's what that was connected to. And then this cable, which is also over here. Everything was plugged in right there. It was literally running off that and this battery. I played Xbox wirelessly. So, Falcon case? Portable Xbox? It's been done before. I'm just repeating the process, just in different ways. So, cool. All the things you can do with 12 volts. It's incredible.